sure you know it. I just did not have an escape. I also really truly believe that if I did not come here, I would still be stuck in it. Because the system back home does not embrace people like us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When a marriage fails, it's the woman's fault.
Always.
Yes. So I think I would be still stuck there, which is why when I get comments from people, are you not afraid of what people say? I think I'm past that stage.
Daniella Atim, ex-wife wa Jose Chameleone.
Mama Abba.
Abadde nnyo mu social media. Story entwasooka ntugiraba sometime back and we left it.
Yeah.
Twagireka. Naye waliwo ebizzeewo ate. Ne tugamba let's jump on the story and to sharing opinions. Because it's public now. It's out there. Tugenda kyogerako. Like we always say, if something is happening in the country or in the world, tugenda kya addressing.
Yeah.
Issue ya Daniella Atim asharinze nnyo insights oba ebintu ebyali mu relationship ye ne Jose Chameleone ng'abiteeka ku social media ng'ayogera how she went through
whatever she went through
close to 16 years of abuse from a man gwe tulowooza okuba superstar mu Uganda.
He is a superstar. We should acknowledge that.
That's a discussion for another day.
Chameleone is a superstar. Tosobola kushigana.
Akubye omuziki ali mu public abantu bamumanyi. Naye tulaba stories zivaayo nga alina behaviors eziri odd. Yayisa omukyala we mu mbeera etali ya buntu. In summary, ngenda kukozesa ekigambo torture and tormenting. Nti ya tormenting omukazi, ya torturing omukazi. Torture kitegeeza nti bagenda kukuba emiggo. You can torture someone in all different ways.
Okay.
Miss Daniella Atim n'avaayo n'asharinga stories zino.
Her experience.
In her defense agamba akikola for the sake of uplifting other women. To bakita batya kubazaamu maanyi basobole okukola kyakola.
Empowering others.
Ky'oluzungu kye mbadde nnyo nasomera mu PLE.
Mu UPE.
Sima lwaki njiyita PLE. Nasomera mu UPE. Kituufu. Naye nga that's her defense agamba nti ki ayagala ku upliftinga oba ku encouraginga or to work as an example eri abakyala abalala bakole ki to follow suit basobole okuvaayo nabo berwaneko. What are your thoughts in all this?
Actually nze kyengenda otandikisa nakyo it is sad okulaba nti omuntu ayita mu mbeera bwetyo. Bakyala bangi nnyo betumanyi n'abo betulitamanya, if that makes sense, abayita mu mbeera bweti. And I think it's worse mu bana abantu betuwa ebitiibwa. Musicians, comedians, MPs, abantu abali mu spotlight fe betugamba relationship njegomba ebintu babityo kitegeera ate no ekyennaku abantu bosinga okwegomba. I'm not saying it's the truth, but in most cases abantu tusinga okwegomba bebayita mu mbeera bwetyo. So kukyombuziza ekya Daniella okuvaayo ekintu nakiteeka ku mutimbagano, at the end of the day tumukkirize. Wali baddeko mu busibe?
No, I've never.
Badde kulize leero.
Obusibe bwendimu bwa njawulo. Tetugendayo.
Mbadde nkulinzo nibe nti ye.
Nsuberangamu. Nende mbusibe bwenjawulo.
Tujaboogera samba. Anyway, bwotuuka wabayo situation gy'obeeramu nga tosobola kwetaayaaya. Nobeera mu situation nga tokkirizibwa. Ekintu kyoba nga tokkirizibwa kukola kintu. Oba omuntu nga akuteeka wansi. Every time you try to uplift yourself, leero gwe ani alikwagala bwena akukyawa ani alikwagala nakuyamba buyambi abe wamwe bakugoba ebintu bwe bityo. Well, bwotuuka akasana ogamba no, enough is enough. I have to liberate myself. Nina okweta kanchikule bwentyo. So for Daniella okuvaayo na creating this awareness, a social media awareness, because fena twaite tubimanyi either twaite tubira mu nkubo abiyo nakuye mukazi we ayo nakoze bino oitasa chikola, but now avdeyo nayogera kufe tugenda chi interpreting abulala, but to her it is a healing for her. Is
there a line jolowooza nti I think Daniella might have crossed?
Sigenda kushigamba bwentyo. Personally ngenda kukiza Daniella oba avaayo nakwata obukunta bonna nabwanika, because at the end of the day njaga chobuze kibuuzo for 16 years she has not said anything.
But there are 3 parties
So
involved. All parties start with it involved. There is the man, Jose Chameleone, there is Daniella, and there are the kids, plus the families. Yes. Associating under that. Tulaba party emu yesingo kola noise. Don't you think there is a line Miss Daniella Atim ja crossings?
Nakugambye ekintu wawe ekintu mami wange kyangambanga azaala talya you get I think abantu tutuusiza abakyala ku situation nga nabo bonyini beekyaye omukyala bwakola ekintu ate bbaawe ate abaana mukyala ate her parents, what about her? Ye ng'omuntu tumubalirira ku baana tumubalirira ku bbaawe kitegeere so it's the first thing kyogambye
nkwade party isatu
kyogamba
one party is making noise. Noise simbubi, not in the wrong way. She's speaking out.
Yeah.
Jose Chameleone tana kuvayo na mukuba chintu chona. He's quiet. Abana we don't know their stand because abana bakuze they understand what's going on. Naye tulaba party emu yesingo kubera expressive evayo na yogera. Zino parties endala nsirifu. And we giving judgment ali ogamba nti Jose alimbuchamu because we are listening to one side on all the 3 parties involved. Tuliza side ya yoka. In the 16 years, these are questions njagala like people to answer. Also kunyamba mu comment section. I know sometimes when things come up, the first thing people always do kusaidinga na mukazi. And I'm not defending or condoning the actions of Jose Chameleone. Siri muwagira. But these are questions that we know kwebuza. Tulikuliza side ya munge tuolugero, side ndale tumanchigenda maso.
Yeah.
And we are so early to make judgments based on the arguments of one side.
On the information we have.
Which I think is very unfair. Is there a possibility mujine miaka 16 Daniella did something to Chameleone?
If we are being very realistic, just like we are in a relationship no muntu, even for one day.
So why do you think it's fair? I
don't think anyone has stopped Jose from coming up. Ayerwaneko ayeyogereko bantu bagezako kumufuna ku interviews nayogera but he's not hitting home tatweleza his real stand chovula banti buli omukati ali kujampinga kucha Daniella.
Is he not hitting home or he's respecting his ex-wife?
Let's say
his ex-wife because they are not divorced.
Okay, he could be doing it out of respect.
Yeah, but one party is not respecting the other.
I don't want to take it in terms of respect. Ngenda kuza kuchenchena kubuziza. I'm going bansonyiwe if I'm being one-sided. But why am I doing this? Wokusoma statistics. Abantu abasinga okubeera mu domestic violence oba mu bintu emitawana mu bufumbo kanchite bwencho the majority bakyala. Naye ate new studies have also shown nti n'abasajja abasajja ate be bayita mu bizibu ebingi basajja batono naye bayita mu bizibu bingi kitegeera abakazi bangi babayita mu buzibuzibu kitegeera kyengamba the numbers z'abakazi
looking at tutunulira physical domestic violence
no
and you're ignoring the emotional bit. Emotional exploitation is bigger.
Ate kati kankubulire olaba kino ekintu kya Daniella ne Jose kyobulaba I think it's why we have tried to avoid this story because it's very complicated. But when you Daniella ne Jose, it may not even be about physical. Ngawe nakungambye omuntu akussa wansi lero bibiri byosi nange lero nze kikazi kyange.
But even women say that stuff. N'abakazi babyogera.
Let me tell you, it is omukazi atula wansi nakuzalira abana batano and she cooks for you oba okay kangambe kufumba is cooking nafumbira emyaka ejo jonna regardless. There's an interview I watched Chameleone ngagamba one of the problems Daniella beyafuna the fact that Chameleone would come back home ngata midday, and in his defense he is an artist. Sometimes aba yetaga ka charge ogendo performing. I would want to understand him because Daniella agenda okumufumbirwa nga akimanyi ki mulasta kanchikole bwentyo. So I think what we are also tolerating but then Jose went aboard like beyond Daniella chali akola chi also tolerating. I'm not going to support both sides because stories have to tuzimanyi but I don't want us to close an eye to what Daniella is doing and then tulekera okumujajinga nti ayanise obuzina bwe. We all heal in different ways. Daniella kwa video jotulaze agambye she was in Uganda bwe batamukkiriza bw'oba obaddeko e Uganda ng'oli mufumbo naddala abawala abato wallahi bawo ne babaakira ku makya n'akukuba you can't divorce omanyi ku lwaki toyagala bakuyite mu bufumbo bwalema your mother yagenda okutandikirako
agambe sigala.
Thank you. So I think poor woman was in that kind of situation where in Uganda twogeza mazima tetukkirizibwa sigamba nti waliwo etteeka eryagamba tetwogera but we are so oppressed nti otya n'okuvaayo n'okugamba maama wo. Now, by the time you're afraid of telling your mother, your friends, because you're afraid of them judging you.
No, tetuganye, like we're not refusing that. Akugambe nti yabiyitamu and we all agree chichamu abivuddemu. That's not the discussion today nti bamutorturinga. Yes, she was tortured, I agree. Naye abivuddemu against them US a place of safety kankyogere bwento ali safe teda amutorturinga teda akola ki. You have a choice either to solve this in private or to go public n'obyanika. You go public, first time you hit, the party doesn't respond. Second time you hit, the party doesn't respond. Party ntegeza Jose. Okubye takuddamu. Party is certainly involved. Gwasinga okwogera. There is something we are missing here. I'm telling you this. One party is giving us information and we're using all that information to reach a judgment. Tetujjawo kiri Daniella kyatunyonyodde nti bamutorturinga, which is so bad. Chameleone yakola bubi nnyo. Naye ofunye oli safe and then you continue to fuel the thing.
Okay.
Ate ekisingayo obuzibu nti abiyingizaamu YouTube. Nti akoze YouTube channel asobola okukola ki?
Allow me interrupt you.
Okwogera ku relationship ye ne ex way. Which I think is wrong.
I think we are misunderstanding the whole thing here. Oli kuji ekintu kino okitegera the way you would do it.
As a man, kitegera ng'omusajja. And Chameleone is a man.
Daniella avudde mu busibe. I'm using Uganda now where she can't express herself. She has gone to the States where she can express herself. Asobola okwogera freely. Nga tatya mama we, tatya mother-in-law, tatya baganda we, tatya muntu yenna. She is not asanze eggwanga erimu supportinga okwe expressing her views. The way you're going to heal is different from the way I'm going to heal. Daniella tatugambye nti she's looking for our sympathy. No. She's not looking for our attention. She's going through her healing journey. Ate bwe tuba tuli bantu benkanya, we should allow her be. Bwaba olaba waliwo films zetulaba.
But is there a line? So that's the thing you don't answer.
No. What films zetulaba ng'omuntu for her to heal, yetagala emise okwasa TV.
As a film, they are theoretical.
No. We have seen them. If you've read the story, I've forgotten the name of the movie, but Muganda wa Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, there's a movie gye baamuteekamu to help her heal. For omuntu ajjukire no film ajja kukingamba.
Those are movies. So film. Chovola baina directors, baina scene, baina script.
Chovola bankuwadde no story. Bamuwa scene where she was allowed to actually do it. Was literal. Nakuba like buli kimu n'akyasa, but it was given to her so that she could heal.
These are films.
But she came out and stated it. It was not obanti bateka obutesa ebintu nabi editing. No, it was real for her. So we all heal in different ways. Daniella tumukkirize. Daniella ne bwagamba nti agenda kutandika okwetunda ku street, it's okay.
That's her life. Chengamba,
yes,
but
so
there are parties
if
involved.
It's part of her healing.
Mulimu parties are involved. Whatever her actions are, they are hurting other parties without her even realizing.
But when she was hurting, these parties were present. They
kept
they were
present.
Quiet.
When I was beginning this discussion, Nakugami nti, we don't condone the actions of Jose, Bichamu, but the actions of Daniella have crossed a line.
They have not crossed any line. We are judging her.
Initially, she was opening up ngayogera.
And it's what she's doing.
You need to respect the parties involved. Mulimu abana, these kids are grown. Ate abana bana bamu balenzi. Like a male child, yes, will side with a mom, but one day they will grow up to understand. Echaichigena maso. And the repercussions might not be so good. Yes, ebintu biguddewo chichamu, you're safe. Because right now Daniella is safe, is 1,000 miles away from Jose. Jose is agenda mu US na kolachi. Exactly, he'll end up in prison or something. Tasobola, she's very safe where she is. Don't you think the best course of action Yandi City say? Yes, Wayogera, you've shared the story, but we've heard the story, yes, but keep quiet from now.
No.
Why?
I've told you, we all heal in different ways.
So, don't you think Chameleone can also... Singa Chameleone have done Naranko Hogere into Daniella, would you accept it?
Yes. Chovolaba nkugambye that the Chameleone mwawiranga chimunyize enough and now he also wants to start his healing process because tetwaga gamanti Daniella was perfect. No, she was not.
Exactly. So Chameleone must have something about her. Out of respect.
No, tetugambye Chameleone do not come out and say tetugambye what Chameleone is doing or is wrong or right. No. My point here is Daniella coming out to express herself
is wrong.
Is herself coming out to heal. She has finally said, Abanvuma mumvume, abankuba munkube, but it is my time. It is time for Daniella to heal. It is time for Daniella okwebereramu. Tewali agenda kumu. Let me tell you,
I'm sorry, Daniella, but I think hiding in the term of healing to destroy someone's life. Parties are still involved.
Tukirize tugane in everything mubamu obusungu. So Daniella had a capacity eyokwata jano nawandika buli kimu and keep it to herself.
Or to sit with Jose
Daniella,
and parties involved and
I'm sure Daniella
in
has gone to therapists. Kubanga bwabanga ali bweru, I'm sure ebyo bintu bye babeeramu. Ebyokwogera n'omuntu n'omubuulira n'akuyambako. Kitegeera. So I'm sure laba how therapists do their things. Bakwereza options. Osobola okukola music. Osobola okuwandika akatabo. Osobola okukola YouTube. Like we all heal in different ways. So it is wrong and unfair for us to judge Daniella nti kurachi avaye bintu nabitukuba.
We're not judging nti lwachi atukuba ebintu. The problem is there is a line.
Which line?
There is a line Jack Rosinze. There are things you can say and things you can't say. And there are things you can do. Kasore came into internet, you cannot erase them.
And you think she does not know that?
She does. And her intentions, whatever the intentions are, will become clear eventually.
Daniella is above 30. I think she made 39. Yes. But 39, omuntu obotegeera.
She does. She understands.
Daniella has been robbed of her years. Let me tell you. So holiday. I'm now talking as a woman.
Robbed of her years how?
So holiday.
Let me ask you. Kankubuze. We are Ugandans. The quality of life. Background ya Daniella sijimanyi bulungi. But we can all agree. Jose had a potential of giving her a very good quality life. Ngalia, ngayebaka, nganywa, ngavuge motoka yebei, and she's doing whatever she was enjoying.
Is that's what it takes?
That's why she stayed for all those years. Yasigala. They had kids, close to 5 kids. Abana webali, like kids are there. It was a strong relationship in the start. She enjoyed whatever Chameleone was offering. So wojano tugamba nti she sacrificed her life. She was enjoying initially.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yanyumirwa initially.
Abantu abasinga kintu nakikugambye abantu abasinga okutocharingibwa. Abantu abasinga okubonaabona. Fe abakulaga nti bawanga agulira ekimotoka Chameleone ankoledde kino ekiyumba kye tusulamu esseguku kinene oshegera.
So why don't you give up all those privileges and leave initially ngoshtegedde bigaze?
Anti ekyo Daniella kyakugambye nti situation gye yalimu in Uganda you don't just stand up and leave your man. Mwena mgenda gamba how can she leave a man like that?
You'd rather cry in the Benz than cry on a bicycle.
Parents. No, it's not about that.
That's the term. That's the actual description
Uganda,
of whatever Daniella went through.
Nkugambye in Uganda, it will start with your mother. Mama otagenda kukkiriza kufuluma. Ne bobanga obusibye, baba she will go and actually beg on your behalf and apologize to your husband for beating you. Oshtegera. Daniella mbigambo bye yaguma because of embeera gyalimu in Uganda where tokkirizibwa
ngatambulira mu benzi asula mu kalina asula seguku. The life was comfortable. The kids were going to good school.
It's not all about comfort.
The man was hustling in the cold.
Okubanga mvuga Benz omwana wange basomera Kampala parents basomera ku busomero. It doesn't mean that I'm happy. She could have sacrificed that.
Why didn't she leave early?
But she has made it clear that the situation she was in could not allow her to leave. In Uganda tomalaga stuka no gamba nze ngenze.
No one can force you to stay.
Good, now we all know the truth. Let me tell you.
Deep down, all of you, nemo abanda bagenda okunvuma mu comment sections. Muchimanyi nti chi why she stayed initially
was for the money.
Not for the money, the privileges that came with her being with Chameleone. The first initial years, she enjoyed the privileges.
Maybe the first initial years were gold and roses and all that.
Then things went sour. When things went sour, probably she stayed for the kids. then eventually we yafuna escape route n'agenda
katika nkubuze
so muntani kwa nagambye afunye escape route agenze yes we acknowledge you've been through shit Chameleone akusizza mu nnaku but you've also enjoyed some bits of that so out of respect for this man you once loved why don't you just keep quiet yes you can speak naye why do you cross a line okitegeera nga omusajja gw'okuba I'm guaranteeing you this Chameleone has some shit about Daniella.
Let me tell you, Daniella okuvayo nayogera. She's not looking for Chameleone's comeback.
I'm not saying she's looking for that.
Out of respect, Daniella has not talked about her kids. Daniella ekizibu kyalina kyali ne Chameleone. But right now what she is doing, it's not about anyone else.
It's about who?
It is about her.
For example,
boba olina omwana. Kyembadde njagala okugamba buli wena kugambye Daniella gave up her years. Boba ng'oli maama. Watuuka kaseera ne weerabira about yourself. Nga everything you're thinking about omwana alidde omwana akoze nga tokyategeera but finally her kids have grown the man yali amusibye takyaliwo now she has to do self-realization she has to develop her own mental health aina okwesotinga kati omuntu
why does
and
that
it is what she is doing
lwaki ekijjamu with the word ex-husband in whatever video
because according to her in her opinion olaba bwogenda mu therapy but they try to dig kino kyavira kuki sometimes osanga nga kyatandikira ku jjajja wa jjajja sometimes kyatandikira ku kutaatawo so probably according because honestly I don't know but probably according to her the root of all whatever she has gone through is her ex-husband
so yes we acknowledge against mu therapy bamuwadde behavioral mechanisms of coping katuzite bwe tutyo bakuwadde coping mechanisms ogenda kuyita muki mu trauma gye wayitamu why do you go ahead buli statement gyokola ng'ogamba I went through trauma my ex-husband kibanga okwadvertising abantu ba vegan abali vegetarian n'ogamba you advertising a burger the burger tastes like meat okitegeera why don't you use another descriptive term okitegeera n'ogamba nti find ways of describing that burger minus putting the word meat okitegeera these people advertising a substitute of meat nti bivudde mu plants whatever why do you come out and say the burger tastes like meat Daniella Atim Miss Daniella Atim kyali mukola most times wafuna opportunity kyasooka okukola kuyingizaamu Chameleone
yes Daniella ayina obusungu honestly tosobola kuyita in
16 years
yes and kyekugamba Chameleone naye yes nga bwe nkugambye the way you will solve a problem is different from how I'll solve it.
So out of respect, we all know relationships initially they had happy moments. Tuanza kungamba nti all the 16 years were sad. It's impossible. She wouldn't have stayed for 16 years. So out of respect, out of washo Dunia mu light no gamba nti yes ono guy yankola what ne what. Twawukanye. Kansirike kuzo kitegera nti Chameleone is a performer. Byonna byogera bita business ye. Like it's painting his image wrong. Chovola tuna byogera ke sawa zino. Lwaki togamba nti mu mutima gw'omuli nti ono guy at some point yanjagala yankwera ebintu ebirungi why do you look at the dark side only
kati ngenda kwa experiment nawe omuntu ali yatulaba get a glass of water a full glass oba jug oba bucket y'amazzi then ogotekemu a drop of blue ink amazzi gonna gagenda kukyuka in most cases one wrong thing
so the Mercedes-Benz the Range Rovers and what don't count.
It doesn't make sense for me to cry every day nga new Benz
that's what she chose initially.
It doesn't take the fact that nyine enkovu Benz I can get a Benz at 70 years I can get a Benz at 90 years naye enkovu gye wanteekako at 12 years tegenda kuvaawo. Now the worst scar you can get is the scar of your heart because no one can see it now ukanyita osa kujiraba but you feel it. Let me what scenario jobera mno gamba you just want to get your heart ogambe mukwano cry little lekera okukaba oshegera but you cannot. So abwenawena bavuddeyo ne mujudginga Daniella. Actually I've seen so many people especially men nga bamujudginga she's looking for attention what it would be sad if Daniella is looking for attention. Actually, Daniella, if you're looking for attention, it's wrong. Daniella came out to heal and she chose her way of healing. Through that, nakoseyo just nagamba no. Bwembanze nga Daniella, nsobodde okuva mukano akatyabaga. Nsobodde okuvaayo. Probably there is a a woman out there waliwo namawunyo ayagala naye okuvaayo ayeeyogereko ataddewo like foundation kubanga bakyala bangi abatasobola nakukiroota mbu nkigambeko nti baba wange ankola bwati bantu bangi betumanyi ne betutamanyi so Daniella okuvaayo nayimirira she's giving a woman out there a platform she is encouraging a woman there nti owaaye oba baawo ye walinya mbadde ngenda okukozesa nga ligenda kunkubya kibooko oba baawo yakulira ministry bweti oba baawo yasinga obugagga mu Uganda it is okay for you to come out obagambe no ba wange ankuba oba nsamba oba tampa byakulya naye nga bwetubeera mu public ankwatanga ekyatika kostukize tugaane bantu bangi nnyo mu public mukyala we agenda kumuwanika naye nga bwe batuuka ewaka
ngamufukira
ekizibu
that's not the discussion for today eyo tukimanyi like things are wrong there I want us to focus on the gist of the matter omuntu okuvaayo n'ateeka whatever problems they are going through in public that's the gist of the matter
so
like I said Daniella was tortured and it's very very wrong Chameleone kyeyakola naye response ya Daniella has crossed a line.
No, it has not.
It has crossed a line. She's not thinking about the kids and the other parties involved in Jose Chameleone. And at some point, abantu bano they were together, nga basanyufu, and she's thrown all that through the window. As her focus on things like starting a YouTube channel. Kanguzanyire gundi. Kanguzanyire clip nga kolachi nga introducing a YouTube channel ye.
Hi, my name is Daniella. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We've decided to make this YouTube channel where we're going to gather as women, speak about our experiences, feel safe and empower each other. As you already know, I've survived abuse for 16 years and I would like to share my journey with you. So,
you see my problem, yeah? She has survived abuse for 16 years. I would love to share my journey with you.
Yes.
Agenda sharing details of her relationship.
Agenda sharing her journey. It could be her healing journey. How I managed to survive the first year. Why I held on to the second year. Rachina choosing
the previous history. It doesn't point like that.
Rachina choosing okusigala mu Benz. Rachina choosing okusigala mu Kalina. Rachina choosing okuzala abana paka batano. Rachina gumire mbede you up to date.
So would it be fair singa Chameleone avaona sharing a story?
It's okay. Chovola mze nakugamba I do not just take sides. We try to understand everyone. Chameleone mwavayo kumachana agamba Daniella yali akola bwatwa. It is okay for Chameleone to also come out.
Muli bana Uganda mwagala katemba. Mwagala lugamba. That's why you're encouraging both parties to come out. But I think it's wrong.
Some woman out there can use it as an escape manual to get out of something like that. Welcome. Let's talk about it. Let's get into our feelings and
YouTube ekoledwa. We shall react to the videos. Jana soko fulumya, we shall make a reaction to it. Enedako mpaka.
Paka kuulira bubi.
Nenga we nagambye. Now andaba, I do not condone the actions of Jose Chameleone. I strongly believe Jose atocharingo mukazi. Chiakola is not excusable. These are my personal beliefs. I'm sharing my opinions. Someone might have a problem with them. Probably Daniella might watch this video at some point. Nagambo your guy yesterday was but these are my own opinions and these are questions I've had. If Daniella can answer these questions, I sort to convincing and Nagamba and whatever I'm doing is right. But as per now, aliku pointing amu direction, it is selfish. She's not considering the other parties. She's thinking about herself alone. Tamanyi Abba chalowoza. Yes, Abba might come out Nagamba and I'm okay with you attacking my dad like that. But Abba is a man. And I'm telling you as a man, I know how men will think. A woman can never think like a man. It's impossible. Vakubya film. A woman can never think like a man. I'm telling you this. Bana bavuka abana ba team. Tebasobola kubanga ba agreeing whatever she's doing 90%. Bagenda kusaidinga ne tata wawe. Tebagenda kuchimugamba. But that's what they feel. And eventually it has to come when these guys are grown. It will come to bite her. And
I think it just china kobuzibu. Back to what Daniella Chatugambye in her introduction. Daniella is doing this for herself. For the first time, ngenda kuchidamu for the first time omukazi otuuka point n'ogamba I'm not doing this for my children abaana yababeererawo mu bufumbo, I'm not doing this for my husband, I'm not doing this for my mother or my mother-in-law, I'm doing this for me namawunyo, kino nkyekoledde nze nga nze. Oba abaana avaayo ne bankuba oba kiki, I'm doing this for me. So Daniella atugambye she did this for her healing. Two, she's encouraging a woman out there aveeyo ave mu busibe, ave mu kutulugunyizibwa. Bw'oba ng'oli mukyala wabweru eyo ngo oyita mu mbeera nga eya Daniella, she has created up a YouTube channel for us women to share our experiences. It's like an AA group. Of course, kubanga kweno channel nange it is a cry for help. Kweno channel bantologonya.
We would actually love to have a discussion with Miss Daniella Atim if it's possible, because I think that's something we can organize. But for now katulinde episode zigenda okuja kuchi ku YouTube channel ya Miss Daniella Atim, because I think it's going to be very interesting to listen to the story. And it's really sad yaita mbintunga ebyo. Njagala tubulye mu comment section wansawo olowooza kikubye twogedde. I know my stand was a bit radical, was a bit extreme, egenda kunyiza abantu bangi, but I want to hear you out. Kiteke mu comment section wansawo. Do you think it's right for any woman a divorce nze bawe okuvayo nayanika ebintu byonna byonna, especially ku social media, worst place of all, abantu nga bagenda ku opinions zaabwe nga story egenda fuka twisted? Do you think it's right okola actions ngezo? Kiteke mu comment section wansawo. Tujja kulaba mukadako. Peace.